Hello there and welcome to my kitchen. Christie Miller here, the Healthy Living Architect and the founder of Eat, Train, Win. And every Sunday we do a whole bunch of meal prepping in the Miller house. And today I'm going to make a layered ratatouille, and I will make sure that I adjust the camera down so that you guys can see how I'm making all of this. And I'm changing the recipe up a little bit from a classic ratatouille and making it with quinoa because I love quinoa and I basically put it in almost everything that I make. So thank you for joining me. Let me just adjust this a little bit. I don't care if my head gets cut off. What's important is that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm a little cut off, but it just doesn't matter. What's important is what is down here. So I'm starting with quinoa, which has already been rinsed, and I've just put it nicely in the bottom layer of my casserole pan, and I'm going to pour on my favorite Rao's marinara sauce. All natural ingredients, no added sugar, no added stuff, no added crap, as I say. And all you do, this is so simple, it's really just assembling. You can barely even call this cooking. What I want to do is make sure that all of the quinoa is covered because quinoa is typically cooked in water. So I need to make sure that there is enough sauce covering every little kernel of quinoa. And it doesn't have to be beautiful. This is not going on the cover of Cooking Light magazine. So if you get a little sloppy, no big deal. Okay, there you have it. You can see it's all covered. Next, I'm going to add some chopped mushrooms in. And like I said, this is not a classic ratatouille recipe. I just always like to find recipes and just change them up. Messy cooking makes it yummy. You are so right. And now I have just some chopped yellow onions. I almost said white, but I do believe that I used a yellow. And I'm not measuring any of this. I'm just layering it just to see how it looks. Maybe I'll use all of it. Maybe next time I will add more. You just have to kind of play around with it. Next up is fresh garlic. And Mark and I love a lot of garlic. It has a lot of medicinal properties, so I am probably using about 3 or 4 cloves. I don't remember the exact amount. And for garlic, you would just adjust it to what you really like. And here's a cool new product. Well, it's new to us. I don't know if it's new to everyone. It's lightly dried basil. I keep killing my basil plants. I have the blackest thumb. Thank you for the hearts. So Mark found this lightly dried basil, and it lasts for 4 weeks in the refrigerator. And when you cook with it, it pretty much tastes like fresh basil. So I'm just taking whatever was left in the container, sprinkling that on. And I am a messy cook. Mark will always tell you that. And then these are crushed red peppers. Again, if you don't like spicy, don't use the crushed red peppers. Have fun in your kitchen. Be creative. Do whatever feels right to you. Okay, I'm going to put the herbs on last. Now I'm going to put just another light layer of sauce. I want to just get this pretty much covered so that I have an even space to work with as I layer in the rest of the veggies. And this is where it gets to be pretty. And again, we're not going for the cover of a magazine, so I'm not going to get real neurotic about doing this. Hi, sweetie. Oh, the Mark man is upstairs watching golf. He just put his rotisserie chicken in the oven. Okay, so now what I have are already sliced zucchini, Roma tomatoes, and yellow squash. And if I was cooking this recipe for somebody that was coming over for dinner, I would try and make it a lot prettier, but it really doesn't matter. So what I'm gonna do is just alternate, starting way over here on the left, and I'm just going to layer them. And I don't think I have enough tomatoes, so I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna do a tomato every 4 squashes. And as you can see, this could be done really quickly. You can do it with a glass of wine in your hand if you want. I actually have a non-alcoholic beer. Cheers to Sundays. I'm gonna run out of tomatoes in this in the order that I'm going. This is the first time I've ever tried this dish. And because I don't believe in perfection, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this live on Periscope. If it doesn't look perfectly pretty, it doesn't matter. It's gonna all taste the same. Although I do believe in making pretty dishes, so please know that. Okay, this is done. Take a look at this. How pretty is that? It is beautiful. Next up, I have some Italian herbs. And again, I'm just kind of playing around with these to see what is going to be the right amount. The thing with herbs, you can always add more later. Okay, we're done. How easy is that? Yes, I will cover this for cooking, but before I do, I am going to spray it with olive oil. You know, don't use those crappy oven cooking sprays. They got so many gook and chemicals in them. Get yourself a misto and put in extra virgin olive oil. And this is really easy because you can just spray, although half of it is going on the counter right now. There, evenly coated with olive oil. Okay, so the ratatouille with quinoa is going to get covered with foil, and then it is going to go into a 400-degree oven for about 30 minutes. Should have known, yeah, it's always Amazon. Let me go throw this in the oven. Okay, that is in the oven. Weight loss and healthy living begins in the mind, not in the kitchen, even though I cook great stuff in this kitchen, not in the kitchen or the gym. I am Christie Miller, the Healthy Living Architect and the founder of Eat, Train, Win, reminding you to eat healthy, train daily, and win happiness. See you guys later. Take care.